Isolation Nation, welcome to another social distancing social club. I am Ben Gleib, and I'm having a delicious cup of coffee.
That should be for Steve.
No, it should be for you, Rachel, Miss Poison Pasta. Take me down. You can't take me down because I see the assassins have failed this morning. What has not failed is the fact that I'm on 1 hour and 45 minutes of sleep, and that wasn't even a coherent sentence or point to make. I'll explain why in a moment. But without any further ado, I think it's. Oh my god! I just noticed my hair for the first time today. It's on a weird. It's a weird slant happening there. Like somebody could ski on that. Anyway, the point is, I don't know what I'm talking about other than I'd like to bring on now the second leg of the four-legged tripod that makes up the ye old quarantine. It's Steve Hofstetter, everybody.
Hello. Green screen. This is not a hotel room at all. I'm
Good to see you, Hoffeldorf.
good to see you too. Sorry to hear that my assassins failed, but you got to try again. Anyway,
I mean, if you're trying to kill me, Steve, don't send a guy in a chicken suit. We know that that's a thing that you know about.
no, I'm trying to do by giving you too much work. Anyway, top part of this show.com. Of course, you can super chat on the YouTube. I'm currently doing this from my phone. I have a perfectly good working camera, but I have to use my phone because this hotel's internet has about one upload and download. Go fuck yourself. That's the speed. That's what Google's. Ladies and gentlemen, another. And please welcome Mr. Chris Bowers.
Bow wow.
Hey, what's up? Good to see you, Ben. You're working real hard. I'm proud of you, man. But
Thank
a couple
you very
hours of
much.
sleep. I mean, that's what, 1 hour less than you normally get when you go to bed at 6 a.m. and get up at yeah, okay. But are you going to announce what you're doing? Well, let's go, Queen Rachel. Queen Rachel. Queen Rachel, how are you?
Hi, everybody. I'm in a new location too, and I know you guys are probably wondering, and yes, I did. So I should get this up now.
Yay!
Nice. There you go.
All right, go for it, Ben.
Love that. Wait,
Might
no,
take
wait
a
for you to
minute.
hang up. I'll wait for you to redecorate.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Steve, your audio is not good. I don't know if you turned on original sound, but we're not hearing you a lot of the time. Just so you know,
What?
Hufflepuff, we're not hearing
He's
you a
on
lot
a
of the time,
phone.
Steve. But you can still turn original sound on, just so you know. We can talk about this. This is the pre-show meeting, right?
Just the sound check.
You know what I love about our show? We made us being unprofessional at bad at it part of the show, so it works every time. So when we fuck something up, it just seems like we're joking. It's fucking brilliant. We are really good at this.
Yeah.
Where are you now, Steve?
It's a bit.
Wow, your
Well,
sound is
that's
very
really
bad.
what
You
you're
guys
doing.
hear that as badly as I do, right?
I can't tell if he's actually talking or he's fucking with us.
Yeah.
All right, I'm turn on original sound on my phone. You guys do what you do. Do your thing.
Okay. Sounds good.
And do your thing.
Why don't you talk about first, really quickly, the overnight game, and then I'll tell you my news in a minute.
All right, the overnight game. Sorry, beloved. So Chrissy, during the pandemic, got all the stuff to make homemade ramen like 8 months ago. She spent like hundreds of dollars to make homemade ramen, and she just I've been making fun of her for not doing it. And so today, well, 2 days ago, she started making this, and today's the last process. And I just watched her walk a mixer into the bathroom so she didn't make noise while mixing her final ingredients for this fucking
Oh,
ramen.
Lord.
So the headline there is Chrissy loves raw men.
Yeah, that's my
The headline there is Chrissy loves apparently raw men. She also enjoys raw dogs.
Oh.
Get it? Raw dogs.
And I don't want to give away who I
this
voted for.
uncooked one right here.
I did vote today. I don't want to give away who I voted for, but I think you can tell by the color. All right, so we did
The Blue Man Group? You voted for the Blue Man Group?
all 7 of them.
Wait,
Steve?
Yes, Steve.
I'm trying to call the floor because this is the one time I can participate right now because you guys can't hear me. But Ben did a headline, so I can just do.
There you go. There you go.
Love it.
We did have a fun overnight game. The overnight game was SDSC curses. So if we were cursed by some sort of witch or whatever for Halloween, what would the curses be? Shannon Savage, every time Queen flips someone off, she has to give Ben a compliment. That would be a terrible curse for. Oh, yeah, see, that's a curse.
I like that a lot.
I don't see that.
I don't like that one at all.
Jessica Keibel said every time Rachel fumbles a word, a bird poops on Steve's truck. I thought that was fun.
Mustang.
No, I think it'd be better if he's getting bird shit all over the United States, not just on this Mustang, because we'll have that wrapped. It won't even matter. Tam had all of Steve's heckler-owned videos stop playing right before he owns them. So it's just him getting heckled and then it's done. I think that's fun.
Comedian destroyed Stop Cold by yet another heckler. Comedian unable to ever come back to hecklers. It's embarrassing. Internationally renowned non-heckler responding comedian Steve. I'm gonna keep him going, Steve. I'm letting you talk on this one.
Comedian owned by buffering.
Go ahead, Steven.
Steve, we can actually hear you. We're just fucking with you.
No, we can't always. We can't always hear you. We're not fucking with them.
Say is, how to do this on a phone? Could you tell me?
Yeah, I mean, just have your phone not suck dicks. I mean, I don't know what's happening there. Because I've been on the phone many times and my sound is great. I don't understand. Did Spectrum come and step on your phone?
No, I just didn't know if I thought you were saying that you have to turn on original sound on the phone, and I don't know how to do that only on the computer. Oh,
you have to be out of the meeting. You got to end the meeting quickly, and then you go in meetings on the settings, meetings, and go way down, and it says use original sound.
Okay, sounds good. I wanted to leave the call anyway, so
perfect.
Once you're done going way down, we'll see you back. Okay, cool. Renee also had Renee had two. Renee had. Are you teller now? Or are you just going to do the comment, quiet parts of the jokes? Renee H had whenever Ben farts, Carmel hears that. That would be a.
By the way, I just realized that teller doesn't tell anything. That's very interesting. Very interesting.
Also, be pen and listener. I get that.
Yes, exactly. By the way, this is the perfect time to tell you guys there is no original sound on the phones. That was a good way to get rid of Steve.
Oh my god.
You just put him in a round room and told him to pee in the corner. I get what you're doing. Nice.
Round room pee in the corner.
Always bad. Also, Renee said every time Savannah doesn't appreciate a pun, her next meal is will taste of Arby's. I thought that was good. But my favorite and worst, and this is probably true, honestly. Anytime Bowers drinks a beer, a strip club closes. That would actually be a It's tough for me to balance the world. That's how it worked. Steve, are you back? Did you find original sound?
I am. Casey, can you rename me?
Wow, yeah.
What is that?
Wow.
That is original sound.
That's the way Steve sounds in his own hotel room when he goes back and feeling good about himself after destroying hecklers. I am the Hofstetter! It also sounds a lot like when Rachel tries to be a ghost. I am a ghost!
Be quiet.
I think it's worse, Steve.
It's worse?
Well, we can hear you now without being cut off. No, it's okay. Wait, try again.
No.
Okay, I can just try to talk quieter.
Then if I start to talk, Steve, can you say something while I'm just rambling about whatever? And I see his mouth is moving, but there's
right. It's not better, and it sounds worse.
This is the SDSC curse.
Spectrum curse.
I see your mouth moving, but I don't hear anything. Kind of like when they dated. Okay. What's today's overnight game, Steve?
All right.
What's today's game? What's today's game? We just did the overnight game. What's today's game?
In fact, I know what it is, but I can't say that if you're still talking. That's how this works. Okay. Here we go. All right. Today's game is fuck up casting in a movie. By the way, I forgot what today's game was, and I wrote a bunch of entries for a different game. So,
wait, hold on. Can you give an example of what fuck up casting in a movie is? Because I might have posted the wrong thing.
Is something like you take an actor's name and you put it in the title of a movie. So something like goes to Denzel Washington, or The Love Boat with Tom Cruise. So stuff like that. And the way that you participate in the game is you tip. You could super chat, or you could just put any entry in on any of our streams. But if you want to have yours read at the end of the show, and as well as be eligible for our prize, what you do is you tip with At least $5. Super chat, Venmo, or PayPal, doesn't matter. We'll read those at the end.
Forrest Gump starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Not quite like that.
No, that's not how it works at all. But
I don't understand the game. Wait, what?
Yeah, that would be like Whitaker Gump.
Forrest Whitaker Gump, he said. I'll translate for you, Steve.
I don't understand the game at all, but I won't be around for the game anyway, so whatever. You guys do whatever you crazy cats do. I don't even understand what's happening right now, and I haven't slept in about 5 days, so there's that.
Someone who has been using Zoom on my computer this entire pandemic, now doing a show on a phone, I realize why so many people complain about the audio on shows. It has nothing to do with the audio on shows. Phone.
Yeah, it's a good point. Steve just messaged me in the chat saying, this audio is horrible. I want a refund. This is bullshit. I would love to welcome in our video front row, and then I have an announcement I would like to share, and then I will explain why I can't stay for the whole show. So please join us, everybody, and turn on your cameras. Lend us your beautiful faces. We are joined by Sean Ehrlich. Is that a cat? That's a cat.
That's a grumpy cat.
Henry. Careful, Henry. We've got Leedy Corbin in the overalls, just came back from some farm work. We've got Timothy Brown. Alexa, change the president. I wish that were in her powers. My God. Neo the Boner's with us.
Hey, Michael.
Alexa just spoke in my room and said, I'm sorry, I don't have the power to influence elections. Hello, Neo the Boner. We've got Frank.
There's no way your Alexa's plugged in, Ben. There's no way your Alexa's plugged in.
Are you kidding? It's the perfect thing for me. While I'm running around frantically with no time to check a clock or ask facts, I can just shout out into the air to tell me stuff. It's perfect.
I just point out quick on the topic of Ben's Alexa, when we were setting up the lights in the studio, they're all smart lights, and so I was like, hey, well, you could hook this up to an Alexa. And I was like, I can bring one. I have a speaker at home that has Alexa in it, and I can bring one. And Ben was like, oh, I have Alexa. I'm like, oh, you're set up for Alexa? And he was like, no, I just have one. I was like,
I found a spare one under a pile of junk the other day.
Yeah.
Even Alexa's out of work these days. It's been tough. We've got Frank Notaro. We've got Dave Adler joining us. We've got Dick Pickler and background there and general demeanor. My God. We often go from Dick Pickler to Chris LaBelle. He's got the globe. He's got the globe. The globe, and Savannah Martin's got the meats. We've got Horst Dickstetter. Hello, Horst Dickstetter. Jessica Keibel, Horst Dickstetter. I love that. I don't get it, but I love it. And we've great hat. We got Tom Turner with us, everybody. Hello, Tom. We got Mike Cuniff with us. We got Dick Grohl with us. I don't know what's happening. We got Dick Van Dyke with us. We got Jan Skittles Johnson. Someone's got to CC Jan on this next time. We got Zara B. in a Robin outfit.
Robin.
Nice.
Robin. A fantastic
Dick
outfit.
Grayson.
Holy Lord.
Dick Grayson. It's also so basically since we couldn't hear Steve, this is a Dick takeover. That's what's happening. So you guys are all going to try to find be the Dick that Steve is as a group.
It's in the names, yes indeed. And we got Gus the Squash Walsh also with us. Hello, Gus. I love that I've been quarantined in the situation you guys know about for many, many months, and the dick you're trying to take care of is Steve's. It's offensive to me. Personally offensive.
So yesterday I had my Nowhere show, and I apparently forgot that I had suggested a bunch of people change their names to mine.
Change your names to what?
To mine. Like that a bunch of people in the chat would also have my name, which would be difficult for the text. It was a joke, and I forgot that I had said that joke. And then someone posted it in my Ask Us Everything Facebook group, and I was like, hey guys, I read the group. You can't just prank. I know it. And they were like, you suggested this. So I was like, oh fuck. Totally.
Casey.
That's amazing.
Very, very confusing. And now they've done it again in a different way.
So I did get it. They are being you. Okay, nice.
Hilarious. I love that. Well, let me tell you guys a little bit of news. I'm sorry that I'm a little distracted. I am all over the place. So I already gave it away with with my background, but I have been trying, as I think I've told many of you, for the last few months to get the Telethon for America 2020 going again, because we really need to do all we can, pull out all stops to try to combat the voter suppression and the disinformation that is rampant and the disenfranchisement of people for our most basic and sacred right to vote in this country. I did in 2018, and I was just having a lot of trouble getting it funded, getting it set up, getting places to agree to carry it and stream it. And then I just thought, what if we do it produced by Nowhere, and we could do it a lot more reasonably, and then just trying to find partners from there and try to find funding from there. And we did so. And so it is happening this Monday night, Election Eve. And it will be at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern, for about 2.5 hours. I will be hosting it with Rosario Dawson.
Nice.
Wow. Awesome.
We just a few minutes ago closed with Comedy Central to carry it on their social channels.
Oh my
Funny
God.
or Die to carry it on their social channels. And they'll be airing to 40 million homes on Free Speech TV, one of the nation's last independent, non-corporate owned news networks. And our title sponsor is Represent Us, which is one of the most amazing organizations in the world that fights corruption, tries to get the money out of our politics. They're the group that I flew to D.C. during my campaign and sat in on the Capitol steps with Ronaldo Pearson, and we got arrested together protesting corruption in our government. Well, he's now producing this thing with us, and we're on Zooms every day. And I can announce to you, the first time anywhere the full lineup is announced, we announced just some of the names late yesterday, the full lineup of this show, and it's more being added every minute, but get ready to have your ears blown by this insane lineup. Alyssa Milano, who is executive producing it with me and Rosario, Craig Robinson, Deborah Messing, Sklar Brothers, Jackie Tone, Jade Cotapreta, Eva Longoria, America Ferrera, Mark Ruffalo, Chelsea Handler, Busy Diane Guerrero, Cody Rhodes, Nikki Glazer, Fortune Feimster, Dr. Phil, In Lim, the winner of America's Got Talent with a magic trick. How about Kerry Washington, Joshua Jackson, Tanya Tucker, Dennis Quaid, my favorite, Steve Hofstetter, everybody. Steve didn't even know, he's stunned. Billy Ray Cyrus, Brad Williams, Camilla Maroney. How about Alicia Keys? Josh Gad, Ed Helms, Amy Schumer, Adam McKay, Orlando Bloom, Kevin Smith, Matt Barnes, Sacha Baron Cohen, my friend.
Yes.
Jesus.
Chris Redd, Olivia Munn, Sophia Bush, Jay Ellis, Aaron Foster, Gina Rodriguez, Monica Lewinsky in the house.
No shit.
Margaret Cho, Sarah Silverman, Ida Rodriguez, Rhett and Link, Terrence J, Chris Jericho, the legendary wrestler, Keenan Thompson from SNL, Tone Bell doing stand-up, Mike Birbiglia doing stand-up, Ronaldo Pearson, who I mentioned, Phil Rosenthal, Ray Romano, Ty Burrell, Frankie Grande, Ross Matthews, Jose Andres, and my personal favorite, Anthony Scaramucci. That is our lineup, my friends.
Woo! Wow. You pronounced those perfectly, Ben. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Queen. I yes. You on all things pronunciation. And so it has been very wild, but we are hard at work, and I'm somehow show running this thing. And so for the last 4 nights, I've been sleeping between 1.5 and 4 hours, and I'm very tired. I'm in charge of the marketing department and the script. I'm the head writer of this thing and in charge of the casting and the letters outreach to talent and the technology and trying to make it all work. And it has been the most insane task I've ever tried to accomplish. I thought we were going to have to pull the plug on Tuesday, just 3 days ago, because we had no one in the lineup, no one agreeing to do it. and it just started pouring in. So I'm so grateful for the support. I hope you're all there Monday night. And
100%.
actually, there's a request I have to make of if anybody in our audience knows how to make gobos, lights, you know, those things you put over a light in like a set that shines through and it sprays on the wall like the logo. We would love one for our thing, for our set here in the studio for Monday. If you happen to know it and be near LA where you can get it here quick, or just ship it super quick, or you're able to make it, please email me or DM me on Instagram. And the last thing is we are also going to need our absolute best, most loyal, most favorite supporters. We have an opportunity for you to help us out, but also a pretty cool thing. So if any of you would be interested in being our live audio audience, you won't be on camera, but you're going to be able to be there laughing during the show in the Zoom meeting with all of these celebrities. And
that doesn't sound like anybody's going to want to do, Ben. That seems like a tough ask. I'm not sure these people are going to want to do that. As everyone just emailed you immediately. Of course, everyone's going to do that. That's awesome.
So, but you have to make sure your sound is good and your mic is good and all these things. So please just email here@nowherecomedyclub.com. The email address on the bottom of our website, and we will. Not everybody will be allowed in. It's very limited. We're going to have about 15 or 20 people only. So we'll have to choose who sounds best, who we know is good and that kind of stuff, and no hard feelings. But thank you for your help. It's going to be bonkers, and please spread the word far and wide. You can repost our posts from my page or Nowhere's, but we're going to do what we can. Our goal is to stop this disinformation and to help create the most voter turnout ever in American history. In 2018, we helped create the most historic turnout we ever had for youth in the midterms. Let's do it overall ever in a presidential election. So that is the goal.
Woo!
Very
cool.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
You got to call it the audio ends.
Audio ends.
I'm not hearing it either time. Call them the what?
Audio.
Audio heads.
Audio ends instead of audience.
Audio
Audio
ends.
ends.
Audio ends.
Audio ends.
It was not worth this much time to hear. But
Also, say Ben is selling himself short a little bit. In addition to it being on Comedy Central, in addition to it being on Funny or Die, it will be linked to on Ben's Twitter. So
yes, all of our participating talent can stream it live on their social media, and it'll be hubbed also at telethonforamerica.com. Maybe we can stream it on Nowhere site as well. I don't know about that, but
I sense that I should probably talk to Dan Muggleton about canceling Ask Us Everything for this week, because I think maybe the audience is going to want to see this instead.
it's not a terrible idea. It's not a terrible idea. I am not canceling my Gleib off the top tomorrow night, FYI, but it's not the same time. It's not the same time.
But because of time constraints, it's only going to be 2 hours and 45 minutes tomorrow night. So only 2 hours and 45 minutes because he's got shit to do. Okay,
Might be the
and
one
the
time
normal 6.5 hours you guys are wanting and asking for all the time. Do more, make it longer, right? That's what Carmel says. But he's only doing 2.5 hours on Gleib off the top. So just.
This really might be the one that's only about an hour and 15 minutes. And there's no VIP this time. But it is what it is. I just got 38 texts in the last 20 minutes. I have to run. I love you guys. I will be able to be back here full time like normal after the election. Love you guys. Thanks for bearing with me. And we'll see you.
Proud of you.
Definitely Monday night.
Yes. Hero.
Nice work.
Yay.
And by the way, that is true. He almost had to cancel it on Tuesday. And then reluctantly, I was like, fine, I'll be in. And then all those other stuff.
We did have.
I feel bad for
I was
people
gonna say-
that he booked before he got stars that he then had to bump and call back and go, yeah, sorry, we got Rosario Dawson. You're not going to be on the show anymore. I'm not saying that any of those people are in this
Was
room.
that you?
I wasn't asked. But no, I mean, I think that eventually I might have been asked, if we got to the bottom of the barrel enough. But
I'll be video. Like, there's no fucking way I'm doing like a full set with that lineup. Are you kidding me? Like,
We
not.
Natalie Renee, who is an Ask Us Everything Patreon, she said, "Oh yeah, as a patron of Ask Us Everything, I'm not gonna do Ask Us Everything on Monday." So
don't ask us anything. We're going to watch Ben's thing.
to Muggleton right after the show ends and be like, hey, guess what? Not only can we not do the show, but you also were not asked to do a set. We're so sorry.
Oh, shit.
It was only because of time zones. If the time zones would have been better, they'd let him do a set. Speaking of Patreons, we do have a new patron on the Patreon. So Ryan McElfish is at the Isolation Nation level. So thanks so much. Those pins are being designed right now. So if you're on the pinned level, the pins will come, and anybody above the pin level also gets a pin. So those are getting designed right now. And speaking of Patreon, I got to eat a vegetable today. I got to eat. Do we want to do that now? Do we want to do that now?
No, let me go through some tips first.
All right, let's do that.
So we've got Z Bunster tipped the show and said, Tam represent as audience.
Nice.
For a laugher. We also had, let's see, Tam tipped the show and say, Queen Rachel, I'm sorry for the confusion for my MCA tip comment that caused on Wednesday. I hope you and you and I are MK now. Okay. Okay?
Okay.
And then Kim Stewart tipped the show $20 and said, show beggars night tonight in my tiny town, and I have to leave early to go see my great nieces in their costumes. Sad face.
Aw.
Well, join us tomorrow.
Well, if Steve can do the show from a phone, you can watch it from a phone while your grandkids aren't on stage or whatever.
Bauer hardly call this doing the show. I am struggling.
What's funny, Steve, is we only can't hear you when people laugh, so it's only about half the time. So you're doing okay.
And Bowers and I will just carry the show like we normally do. That's cool.
Yeah, you know. It's,
Fuck
I'm
you.
glad you have it already ready. That's funny. You didn't write that down. He had a sense. It's like Karnak. You're doing the what is? Phew. I like that. Actually, why don't we do the audience? Frank is going to be our audience spotlight today. Frank's going to be our
One last thing.
Oh,
Yep,
sorry.
one last thing. I just wanted to mention Bunce tipped the show and said, good evening. I see that the assassins are kicking ass. So thank you, Bunce, for sending that mug to Ben. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fantastic mug.
I love it.
All right.
All right.
And
Well,
so today's Fan Friday, we've got Frank, right, Bowers?
Yep.
Yes.
That is ready.
All right, let's get Frankie up on that screen.
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Casey, can you spotlight him?
I got him.
There we go.
Is my audio okay now? In case you were saying it was too bad.
And even a good angle, man. Look at this. You're like,
How about that?
I mean,
It's
good
gonna
is a.
well, I'm saying we can see his whole
alright.
face and none of his, you know.
I
All right.
a great angle. You did great.
All right.
Two Truths and a Lie from Frankie
Truths and a
Angle.
lie.
Here we go.
I performed stand-up in New York City
Okay.
several times. I spoke on Capitol Hill, and I'm a dual resident.
Hmm.
Of two countries?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
So you guys we're supposed to be guessing the lie here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he did do stand up. As I think a lot of people who have been in or around the comedy world watch the show. He did speak on Capitol Hill, but not like to the government, just like standing there. On the Hill. I think the dual resident is a lie because it's called dual citizen. So I'm
Now,
gonna
see,
guess.
I was gonna say the exact same thing. I agree.
I think I'm going to go with his, he stumbled on, I've done comedy in New York City, and then he said several times. So I think that's the lie because he did it once. I think he did it once, and that's true, but then he said several times, and his brain was trying to make him be truthful and not say the second part. So I'm going to go, and I feel like he's also Russian. I don't know why, but I feel like you're half Russian. So I'm going stand up as the lie. Steve's going dual citizenship.
Under on several.
What?
How many times is several times, Frank? That's the question we're asking.
What's the over under on several times? I'm gonna go with more than 3 is several.
Several feels like a 10.
That's what I understood. That's what I understand it to be.
Similar words, but my point is I'm just trying to distract Bowers so he gets it wrong.
You're going dual. She's going citizenship. I'm going comedy. I think you've done comedy, but maybe not in New York City. If you did do New York City, you did it once. Frank, which one's the lie?
What's the lie?
Dual citizenship.
Yes.
Got him.
Yeah.
What dual citizen would you like to be if you could be? What country? If you could pick a country to be.
I was gonna say. I was waiting for someone to ask me. I was gonna say that because my family did have a place in Italy, but
Oh, Italy. That'd be dope.
yeah.
Frank Notaro in Italian?
Yeah, he was Frankie Angles before he even started hanging out at this show.
It's a European angle. That's what it is.
Okay, well, awesome. Well, good job. Thanks, Frank. We appreciate that. And I think it's
It
time
looks
for
like-
me. Go
We
ahead.
got Jamie Kennedy.
Oh, Jamie's here. Let's talk to Jamie before I eat some squash.
Hey.
How you doing, buddy? There he is.
Hey. We can't.
You
You're
gotta
still muted,
unmute
You're
Jamie.
still muted. There he is.
See, 9 months in the pandemic, I still don't know how to unmute. I don't know how long it's been, guys, but I'm wearing the same shirt, just for old time's sake. How is everybody? I miss you guys.
We're doing great, man. How you doing? You getting out in the world a little bit now, or you still just totally home in the hot tub eating bone broth?
I'm still eating that bone. Never give up the bone. But it's getting busier. I'm slowly going out. I don't know. I mean, you tell me, LA, you're here. It seems like it's slowly opening up, playing a lot of parking lots, playing a lot of baseball dugouts. I played an alley, trees, couple of trees.
Jamie, why you gotta rub it in that you're getting all the good gigs?
Oh, there's a rooftop calling your name, Steve. It's coming.
Yeah, I'm just happy all the clubs that told me I'd never perform inside their four walls all of a sudden have a different tack. They're like, oh, well, how about the parking lot? I'm like, I'll do that too. I don't give a shit.
You will never play our handicap spot.
Bowers has been performing in comedy club parking lots for years. That's just the
Yeah, too bad it wasn't comedy. Anyway.
Oh.
No.
Hey, you gotta be an opener somehow. Come on.
By the way, I know that this is not true, and I know that Jamie's been, working on some projects and he's got a whole busy life. But my true hope is that he's just been sitting there waiting for us to call this whole time.
Well, I have wondering where you've been. In fact, you guys are getting busy too. Mr. Gleib's not here, but I do miss you all very much. I understand we have a new format now.
Well, just on Fridays, we just hang out with the fans and do some fan stuff. So, we've been doing Fuck It Fridays, we call it. Fuck It Fan Fridays. Not Fuck a Fan Friday. That'd be terrible. Fuck It Fan. Well, it wouldn't be terrible. You guys are great. That'd be terrible. But,
wait, can you do that again? Is that back? I thought that got canceled.
They have to approach you now, Jamie. That's the rule. We're not allowed to.
Wow. Bowers, you see me, dude. I performed in the Midwest. I'm the victim. You've seen. We get some gropers. Come on now.
I don't get gropers. You get gropers. I get people that grope me and go, is that Jamie Kennedy? Which is fine.
Yeah, Bowers gets groped because someone's like, hey, can you give this to Jamie for me?
Yeah, exactly.
Tell Jamie it's okay.
I just think, Jamie, a good rule of thumb is just treat the whole world like Bumble. The woman has to initiate, and then we'll all be fine.
Yeah, no. I would say, since we're on this topic, I would say you're not going to be surprised. The top, I would say top place to be groped is Florida. I would say that's a uninitiated groping place. And secondly, Steve, you're going to be surprised by this. The second most place I've been groped, San Francisco. Yes. The very woke society had groped. Woke and groped.
Walking gross.
I mean, I don't have numbers, but I'm just saying, I was surprised. I'm surprised at the junkies that come out at 1 a.m.
This is the difference between like I think Mike's pretty successful. I've never raided a city based on how many times I've been groped. That's what it means. That's the difference.
Well, the 10 a.m. shows after the merch. It's 1 a.m. You got a drunk white wine warrior, you know, a lady, you know, 3 divorces in. Just things get grabbed. That's all I'm saying.
3 divorces.
You know what? Here's where I'm in my career. I've never called it being groped. I've always been like, ooh, awesome.
By the way, I'm fine with it. Just make sure you finish the square, okay? Put the credit card in the square. We're doing a merch deal.
Yeah,
They're not
buying merch, Jamie. They're buying a grab of your ass, or they take your fucking Tremors 4 DVD. Come on.
It's 5. It's 5. And it's Blu-ray.
My bad. I forgot you sell Blu-rays now.
Jamie, what does your hat say?
It's just, I know it might be weird for people. I have a buddy who owns a shop, and he puts this is gonna sound bad, but he puts a lot of horror stuff on, and it's Halloween, so it's just.
So it's Manson family. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I don't know if I'm trigger alert. I've been watching the Manson documentary on Epix. Everyone should watch it. And it's weird. I'm growing my beard like him. I'm not. There's nothing. I'm just saying. But
Jamie's also written a few songs he'd like you to hear. Maybe he's a songwriter. He won't have to come to your house and murder
what's
you.
your game, girl? Charlie wasn't a bad singer. He spent a lot of time at the Beach Boys at Dennis Wilson's house. Fascinating documentary. You guys should watch it. In and out of the penal system. I don't know why I'm promoting it right now because you started with the hat, but listen, Charlie needs an agent. His ghost needs an agent.
Depending on the person, you could just wear a hat that says family, and that could be equally scary.
Yeah, I think pretty much any picture you put in between the F and the M would be scary, no matter what the hat was for. You know.
He has another hat. This guy makes all these hats. He's got another one. It's called Killer Culture Shop. It's very cool. He's got Voorhees Kruger 2020. He's got a lot of funny hats.
Yeah, so he's got real killers and fictional killers. I like that. Maybe go with the fictional killer next time before you promote the whatever. I like the hat. I like the hat. I think.
I know.
Have you thought of
I got people hard at me. I'm sorry. It fits my head good.
I love it.
So what are we doing? How's everybody doing? I see some of my regulars here. How long's it been? Couple months?
It's probably been 2 months since you've been on, I think. I could figure it out.
I've worked with more people from the show, and then I'm like, I got to go back to the show. So just let you know, all your babies are out in the world.
Jamie was on the show last week.
No. I'm still trying to figure it out.
So
what are you figuring out?
Yeah, I think August 7th was the last time you were on the show, Jamie. August 7th. So that's not too long ago.
10 weeks.
Yeah, you know, it's about right.
Jamie, you're on a good day. So today, one of the Patreon levels is they have to pick a vegetable that Bowers has to eat because he just doesn't eat vegetables. So today he's going to eat butternut squash for the first time in his life.
Yes.
Good.
Wow. You never had that, dude?
I haven't had a fruit or well, I have until 3 weeks ago when I ate beets and whiskey glazed carrots. I'd not eaten fruit or vegetable since 1996. So
Those are not whiskey glazed carrots.
Those are not whiskey glazed carrots.
and by the way, and by whiskey glazed carrots, I mean I took some baby food carrots and poured them with 2 shots of whiskey over ice and then drank them like a Bloody Mary. It was pretty good.
Didn't in 2015 the Yard House you have some of my onion rings?
I think once you deep fry something, it stops being a vegetable.
All right. Onion.
Rules. I put enough ranch dressing on it to make it not a vegetable. That's really kind of also too. Anything that has more ranch than the weight of the vegetable, now you're eating ranch, not a vegetable. I think.
So you're gonna do a butternut squash. You can almost get away with it if you make it like a pumpkin. There's a pumpkin vibe to it. So you can probably put some cinnamon to it to make it go down easier.
Well, Gus Walsh came to help me out and make the butternut squash today, and he showed up. And so, do you want to watch me eat some squash, Jamie? Do you want to hang out and watch that?
I mean, it's my day is not busy at all. It's one of the things I try to do. Watch you eat a very starchy, non-green vegetable. It's.
All right. Let's do this. So Gus showed up about 10 minutes before showtime. He showed up 10 minutes before showtime to make the butternut squash, and then Gus, come in here, and we'll go with what we decided. He also brought me a nice pre-rolled joint, which we're gonna probably drink after this.
My man.
You're gonna drink that joint?
Drink it?
I already had that. That wasn't Gus.
Rachel,
All
we
right,
heard that, right?
Yeah, Jamie, I got you.
Now, here's what I love about Gus. All right, so he comes up and he's like, I'm like, oh, did you put it in a pizza bag so it would be more appealing to me? And then he's like, no, I just got butternut squash on a pizza. Like my favorite person ever. Oh my God, what a great guy Gus is. But he found a pizza place in Hollywood that has butternut squash pizza.
Go close with that.
That doesn't count. Pick it off and eat it at first.
Is this the squash part? Is that squash? Or is it this part? Or is that, oh, that's bacon.
Let me see it.
Bacon and squash.
Close it up.
You get
Go
bacon
close.
squash pizza.
How's it taste?
Oh, God.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Oh, like a little kid.
Oh, God, I don't like any of that.
Do it again. Got you spotlit now. Do it again.
Do it.
And hold on, we gotta give a shout out to Jessica. She's the one that chose this vegetable this week. She's gonna vomit.
Bro, you're actually
Oh my God.
coughing?
Oh, God, that's terrible.
She's gonna vomit.
Bowers, I love the idea that you were like, oh, I got to eat sweet potato. Let
That thing. That green. What is that? Is that a thistle? Is that a thistle in it?
That's not so.
Fuck.
Italian seasoning.
Italian seasoning green? What is that?
One bite, Bowers.
I got
one
another
bite.
one in there. Okay.
Oh my God.
One bite, please.
Okay, I didn't sign up for whatever that is. What's that? Is that oregano? Ugh.
Basil.
Bake what?
Basil? Bake what?
Basil? Ugh.
maybe rosemary.
Rosemary.
There's some rosemary.
It looks like a bomb pizza.
Look at it.
That's good.
Gus, thank you so much.
Oh my God.
Pour some whiskey on it.
Parents should watch this down. It's terrible. Oh, God.
Yeah, somebody just put whiskey on it.
Yeah.
Bowers, you're afraid of this than like watching the
Nope.
Cut out.
We missed it.
more afraid of rosemary on pizza than the movie Rosemary's Baby.
That's called rosemary?
Oh my God, guys, look at this. Gus just sent this to me. This is Bowers.
That's all right.
Really posting this.
That was-
Shorts.
I don't know. Is it supposed to be spicy like that? My mouth's on fire. Is butternut squash spicy?
No.
Oh.
That just,
Spice it to try to make it.
yeah, I don't know. Ugh. I mean, it was good pizza. I'm sure the pizza place is great. Don't hold this against Stella Barra Pizzeria. I'm sure they're a fine establishment, but I did not like.
That's a really good pizza place. You know, he went far. He went all the way to Hollywood. You're in North Hollywood. That's a good spot.
I moved to Hollywood, Jamie. That's actually what's new is I moved to Hollywood since last time. I live right off of Sunset now, so he found one close.
Yeah,
You're
and I'm
fine.
1425 North Alta Vista, because I don't give a fuck where if you guys know my address or not. I don't really... Apartment 420, baby. That's why we got it. 'Cause it's apartment 420.
He's actually, it's true. I've been there. It really, he's true.
Did you
And
just say
I
his
thought it
whole
was a coincidence.
Did you just say your whole address?
Yeah, I did. I
No.
don't care.
No, you didn't. Stop.
Yeah, you did.
Someone no one's sending me chickens, and if they do, I'll fucking hang out with them and we'll get stoned with the chicken. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the attitude.
Chicken party.
Wow, I can't believe you just shit on that
Okay,
pizza. That was a good pizza place.
No, I'm sure the pizza's great. It was good pizza. Actually,
Dude, take a bite.
I did. The bacon and the bacon and the
You had butternut squash
crust
covered
was
in
good.
bacon
I
and
just
pepperoni.
I don't like the thistles.
Steve
that's
has
why
a
that's what he sounds
has a
like.
note up. Hold on. Steve wants to speak, but his audio, so I'll translate for him. He says Bowers is giving his address is a shot at me.
He's out there.
Why?
And fuck you.
By the way, Steve, I don't fight with Navy SEALs on Twitter, so I'm not worried about anyone coming to my house and killing me.
Here we are. You ready? I'm going to show everybody this. Look at this. Look at this. This place is so good. Look at all the reviews. And Bowers, it's a super pizza place. It's
No,
like super
the pizza
super
was
high-end pizza, and he's shitting all over the thistle.
good pizza. I just don't like the squash and the thistles.
Dude, it's a bomb pizza.
Shitting on a thistle
I'm saying
playing
that-
this weekend at the Roxy.
Love
It's
it.
rosemary.
Ah. So yeah, it's not bad pizza. You know.
Bowers,
Oh my
you
God.
don't eat vegetables, but do you eat ass? All right, went too far. I'm sorry. It went
Stevie.
Valid
too
question.
much.
I eat one specific ass, yeah.
She went like this.
Early? Is it too early? Is this too much for the early show?
No, it's fine.
All right. That's what I'm saying. Though. You're freaked out by a goddamn butternut squash.
Well,
also sure that Bowers thinks that thistle tastes like ass. So
ass, I'd be fine with it.
it's not.
Then why
He
is it
said
stuck to my
one-
shorts? I dropped a piece on my leg, and now all the thistles are stuck to my shorts. I'm gonna have to get them off.
It's not.
Thistles.
Huh? Thistles.
Can
Right? Aren't
those
those
aren't-
things that stick on you in
those
the
aren't-
woods when you walk by?
Yeah,
the,
those
the sticklies.
they're hitchhikers.
Yeah.
The idea that it's like, hey, can I please have a pizza with butternut squash, bacon, and thistle?
You can't.
Hours.
Rosemary.
Steve, I saw you pointing and doing things, but I didn't hear anything. So go ahead.
I said throw some bird's nest on that too while you get a chance. While you're
I don't like that either.
Zara tipped the show and said, "Is butternut squash meant to be spicy? Is literally the most whitest shit I've heard in my life."
Love you.
You know, hey.
And then Jess tipped the show $10 and said, "You're a good sport, Chris. Count your blessings, though, that Gus tried to bring you Brussels sprouts instead."
And they're all equally gross to me, so I don't know if it's gonna be any worse if it's Brussels. I mean, literally, I'm not kidding. I almost threw up. I don't know if that's psychosomatic from when I was a kid or it really, I just don't like it that much, but I almost gagged and threw up. And it's probably psychological, but I do not like them.
Hold on a second. Someone who enjoyed blended baby food with whiskey and you almost threw up at pizza?
Really on anything.
Good.
I mean, I could probably put some butternut squash in a rocks glass with whiskey and it'd be fine.
All right.
Is that what you want me to do? Is that what I got to do?
Do it.
Right now. Cue it up.
I don't think I have any whiskey. Do I have any whiskey? I think we're out of whiskey.
Muddle.
Oh, about one shot left? Okay.
Oh, all right.
You
While
only
he's
get-
doing that,
You only get
Howard,
one,
do you eat,
one
you eat
shot.
peas?
Jamie, did you say cheese?
Peas. It's an easy vegetable.
Oh, gross. He won't like.
Really?
Could you imagine blended peas and whiskey?
Ew.
Ooh,
Lima beans.
That's
Ew.
what he's
that's
doing.
gross.
He's putting
Ew.
it in whiskey. And you would think the carrots with the whiskey was actually really good. Baby food.
Bowers actually hates vegetables so much he doesn't even listen to the Black Eyed Peas.
We had Dana just yell, "Do not ruin the whiskey." Again, Dana, again. Jessica Keibel tipped $100 and said, "Jamie, I'm lax. I never tipped you when you were on the show before. I hope this makes up for it a bit. Always great to see you."
Oh, you're so sweet. You don't have to do that. Give it to Bowers for his salad collection. Thank you very much, by the way.
And then Jess tipped again and said, "I love dick jokes." And then Bunce tipped $5 and said, "Thanks for asking about the hat." So everybody's loving your hat, Jamie.
Yeah, go to the. I didn't know this was a thing. Go to Killer. Here, do you want to see some more? I'll come back. Jesus.
Yeah.
So I forgot I don't want to swallow ice. I'll choke to death. So I just had to strain the ice out. But now this kind of looks like one of those, if you put the lemon peel on it, you know, the little fancy cocktails they make at the hipster bars. That's what this looks like now.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Casey's trying to spotlight you. There we go. Go.
I want to wait till Jamie comes back so you can see me do this.
By the way, Bowers, we had Dave Adler said, "Did you swallow after gagging?"
You know I did. I'm a champ. I'm not going to be a... Okay. All right, Jamie, here we go. This is squash and whiskey. Oh, that was bad. That's a real bad idea. Oh, fuck.
Isn't booze?
Gus, where's the bucket?
Isn't booze made from fermented vegetables anyway?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
No, I eat vegetable-free booze. I do potato vodka.
That's a vegetable.
I have a name for Bowers' new drink.
Oh God.
Whiskey.
I can't see him.
Love it.
Let's see those hats, Jamie.
All right, now you guys are asking. This guy's great. It's Killer Culture Shop. You can find him on Instagram. Look, that's Stranger Things.
Seen that one,
right?
yeah. More than that one.
Yeah. This is it's good for 2020. Good for 2020. This is a good one.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Right? This is a great one.
Nice.
And my personal favorite. Possibly, right? Possibly today.
Sure.
So,
Love it.
By the way, on my 2020 bingo card, I finally just completed bingo because my last square was Chris Bowers drinks butternut squash and whiskey in front of Jamie Kennedy.
I thought that was the free space. You know that's gonna happen.
Rachel, are we caught up? Because we should do the game.
We're caught up. Sure, let's do the game.
Let's do the game.
All right.
Jamie, are you able to stick around for the game, or do you need to head out?
What time is it? Yeah, I can stick around to the end of the game.
Okay.
Let's go.
Cool.
So the game today is we're gonna fuck up a movie by putting some sort of celebrity's name into the title. So like the Jeff Bridges of Madison County. So these are the 2 unpaid entries I liked, and some people played the game a little differently, so
Wait,
whatever.
This
Front
is
row.
this is screwed up. This is screwed up because a lot of people have said I've already done this to some movies. This is aggressive.
If you guys could
Maybe I
add
gotta
Jamie
go.
Kennedy's name in, that'd be great. Put those last minute entries in. If you're in our live front row audience, just raise your blue hand in participants window and I'll call on you in a second. So Marissa Francis, I just really like this one. So instead of saving Mr. Banks, it's saving Britney Spears.
Real.
And then J.N. Morgan had saving Meg Ryan's privates.
I like that one.
All right, the first one, Dick Grohl is up in our front row. Let's get him on. Here we go.
Nice.
But now I'm kind of saying I look more like Jack Black. Well, I got 2, Driving Miss Daisy Ridley, and Citizen Kanye.
Oh.
That's it.
Thank you, Dick. Tam.
I have Cider House Joe Rules, Frank Ocean's 11,
Nice.
The Carrie Fisher King,
Nice.
Rachel McAdams Family Values.
Ooh.
This was in collab with Fleischer. He gave me the idea. Whitney Houston Shaped Water. And Harrison Ford versus Ferrari.
How do you not end with the second to last one?
I know. I was poor planning on my part. Whitney Houston Shaped Water.
Chris LaBelle.
All right, so I have Lord of the Rings, The Two Bowers. Instead
Those
of,
both my marriages. Is that what you're talking about, you dick?
instead of grumpy old men, I have Gary Old Men. This is a horror movie. Instead of As Above, So Below, As Above, So Rob Lowe. Al Pacino Royale.
Nice.
And just sorry, one more. Marlon Brand, don't be a menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
Horse Dick Stetter.
Oh, that's me.
That's you.
Forgot what she named herself.
And I wear my Fuck a Horse Friday hat. That's what it is.
Hey, look at that!
What's going on?
So I have 2. And yes, I'm pandering, so fuck you. 1950s, All About Steve Hofstetter. And, right? In 2006's Exorcism, The Possession of Chris Bowers. It was Christine Bowers. I know it's going back a ways. Bye.
Thanks, Jess.
Thanks, Jess.
Dave Adler.
Okay, so I have 1 actual one, and then I came up with 2 also for Jamie. Well, yeah, so 3 actual. But I've got Jack Black Swan. The 2 that I set up, so Jamie Dirt instead of Joe Dirt.
Nice.
And the easiest one is Jamie and the Real Girl.
I miss them.
Jen's got a big deck. You're next.
Got a big trunk.
Yeah. How did you know? You've never seen it. I got 3 of them. Batman and Robin Wright Penn.
Nice.
The Freddie Prince S. Diaries. And Rosemary Clooney's Baby.
Zara.
Oh, pit.
Go ahead.
Wow, Steve, really? Taking that personally now. Shit.
Powers eating rosemary. It didn't work.
Okay. So in honor of Jamie's hat, Manson family values. And straight up, just calling LaBelle out for the DMs, he sent me Zara Croft Womb Raider.
Oh.
I'm done.
That's good.
Richard Dixon.
Oh, I just have one. I don't know if anyone's done it, but the Super Mario Brothers movie with Chris Bowser.
Love it.
Sean Ehrlich.
I have one based on the unfortunately Bill O'Reilly movie killing Jamie Kennedy.
Oh. It's aggressive. Oh.
Sorry.
Mike Cuniff.
All right, so I've got, which I found out is actually also a movie too. I was gonna say All About Steve.
Nice.
And also there's Catch Me If You Kennedy.
Nice.
And then let's see, also Space Jamie, kind of more of a stretch.
Nice. Thanks, Mike. Anybody else in our front row that hasn't been on air? Wave at me. Tom Turner.
So I had Bruno Mars Attacks. Roseanne's Baby. And Batman and Robin Williams.
Nice.
Nice. Is there anybody else in the front row before I move on to the other entries? Okay. So these are, we had 2 other entries. So we had Jonathan S. had the trilogy of The Wizard of Ozzy Osbourne, the Ozzy Osbourne Identity, and the Santa Clausy Osbourne. And then Shannon Savage had Something Borrowed starring Winona Ryder.
She steals stuff. I get it.
All right.
I would hate to be so famous I got caught shoplifting one time 25 years ago and people still fucking made fun of me about it.
Okay, that's all of them.
All right. There's a lot of good ones on there. I did like Citizen Kanye. I think I gotta go Whitney Houston's Shape of Water just because it's so terrible that she drowned in the bathtub. Oh God! All right, go with that one. Jamie, do you have a favorite?
I'm gonna go with the Gary Oldman. That was a good one. What was the other one? The Rob Lowe.
Okay.
Those 2 are my favorite.
So Gary Oldman. All right.
Yeah.
Both from LaBelle, so it doesn't matter. Rachel, what's your?
I really liked Al Pacino Royale. I liked Jamie and the Real Girl, but yeah, Whitney Houston's Shape of Water.
Nice, Steve.
Yeah, I gotta go with that. It's the darkest one, so I gotta.
All right. So great job. I only had one, and this is so the Oliver Stone classic. JFK was actually Jamie fucking Kennedy. I don't know if you guys know that. The original name of the movie was.
I
had 3.
Go.
You have some, James? Go for it.
I just came into the game. Jurassic Park overall. Does anybody know her? Yeah, she's base. Nurses. Jennifer Aniston's body.
I'd watch that movie.
And something I auditioned for 3 times and didn't get. Biodome DeLuise.
I would have voted for Bio Dom DeLuise. That's really, really good. I like that a lot, James. Rachel.
All right, the three I had: Doctor Strange, Courtney Love.
Nice.
Brilliant. That's brilliant.
Charlie Sheen's Angels.
Accurate. These are fire.
Oh, and then my last one: 12 Angry John Goodman.
It's just one guy, but he looks like 12. I get what you're saying. Nice, Steve. Now, do you have one for the right game, or do you want to read your wrong game ones?
I wrote a decent amount last minute on these. I think some of them are decent. All right, ready?
Okay.
Yep. Nobody
Okay.
laughs, I can hear him.
Start with one for our guest, Jamie Kennedy and Silent Bob Strike Back. Drop Dead Fred Savage. Goodwill Smithing. Ashton Kutcher, International Man of Mystery.
Austin.
Baby.
Searching for Bobby McFerrin. Face Offerman. Buffy the Vampire Christian Slater. Three more. Redemption.
I said that one again.
The Tom Hanks Redemption. Little Wayne's World.
That one, yeah.
I would have voted for that.
Which, by the way, tagline for that is "Party time, make it rain." Last one I have is Edward Snowden hands.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
I
All
love
right.
how Steve is all timers. He's like, I just wrote these really quick in the bathroom 3 minutes ago.
All hosting the show. Well, we couldn't hear him.
All
so he
timers.
had time. All right, Jamie, have you seen Leedy? I don't know if you've been on the show since Leedy does her drawings. So Leedy, it's time for Leedy. So watch this, Jay. It's Leedy Doodle time. It's Leedy Doodle time. It's
She
Leedy
does
Doodle
art,
time.
Jamie, by the way.
So first
you
up,
know what,
I
guys?
have.
I gotta jump out of here, but I love you because I actually.
Can I show you a
believe it or
really
not-
quick one of you?
Is that the rules? Wait, Leedy, is that the rules?
Yeah,
No.
Leedy, your mic, though.
Is that me? Am I getting the blame for this?
No, it's
Riders
I
on
usually
the
get the blame for that.
storm. That's
Leedy, that looks so.
Now we
Leedy,
can
that
hear
looked exactly like me.
Oh.
We can
like-
hear you now, Leeds. Great.
Oh,
There you go.
okay.
Now,
Top
I like
100
the
places
places.
you want to be groped.
Jupiter,
That's a
my
lot of
living
effort
room.
for one drawing.
Leedy, put that in your story, and I'll put it in my story as long as it's not weird.
Love it.
You guys, awesome hanging with you. Thank you for all the tips. Please disperse it amongst our beautiful artists here. Love you guys, and hope
Love
to
you,
see
Jamie.
you very soon. And let's get through Tuesday.
Let's do it, baby. You got it.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Jamie.
Great game.
Jamie.
Bye, guys.
Jamie.
Thank you, Leedy. Eat more vegetables.
Be my promise. That just happened.
God, my mic wasn't working, made it 10 times more awkward. Here, I just wanted to immortalize that face Bowers made. I have Jamie playing to an alley. There's a rat. I have the assassin mug and the impending future. I have I wanted to immortalize the fact that he's wearing shorts and probably bunny slippers. I don't know for sure. I just wanted to draw the 2 seconds of sleep that Ben gets before he wakes up and is a hero. There's that 2 second. Here's fuck you.
Matches my corporate.
Here's if Ben was in charge of IT. Yes, have you tried telling your router to suck dicks? And then the last one I have is Bowers trying to decide if ass pizza tastes worse or thistle pizza.
And Leeds, love that you got the hat.
Yeah, and look, Gleib 2020.
Quick programming note, because Ben has been on such a crazy schedule, I was not able to go over there yesterday and get the stuff from him to mail out, so we will do that on Monday. Well, probably we'll do that on Wednesday once all this stuff is kind of calmed down. You'll get your stuff from them, and we're not doing an auction this week. We'll do one next week for more Ben stuff, but he couldn't put it in the plastic bags and sign it, so I'll do that next week. But great job, Leedy. Thanks so much for being here, Leedy. Love it.
All right.
You didn't catch
we
up
had
on
some
everything?
generals. Yep.
Okay.
So Technics tip the show. That was Steve. Technics tipped the show and said, Horsica Cabell, I love that hat. You're too funny. And then Jennifer Story tipped the show $10 and said, Steve just expressed how we all feel when presented with Zara's breasts. Hooga. And then Zara said, if being tipped for my boobs on STSC, does that mean this is technically OnlyFans?
I only looked in Zara's eyes. I don't even know.
Rachel?
Oh, my, she does have big boobs. I've only looked in your eyes, Zara, this whole time. I've never seen them.
Yeah. This is my Rachel button. Takes me right to her.
I know that button.
Yeah. God damn.
Love you, Zara.
Poke your Zara.
Oh my God.
Not much. And then last general was Cassie Nolan. She had a late game entry, but Richard Firestarter. Oh no! Never mind. We're caught up.
All
Steve,
right.
do you want to write down your plugs?
Yeah, well, I'll just find me at Bowers Comedy. How crazy is the one show Steve can't talk? He doesn't have a 900-foot thing behind him telling
Text
where to
Steve.
find him. That's terrible.
Plugs.
By the way, Steve, you should get a pug and name him Plugs. Anyway.
And I do want to let everyone know that our show tomorrow is actually at 3 p.m. PT. So we changed it because we just needed to for tech. Queen Jarrett will be there, and I will pop in at some point to say hello with costumes. So.
And then we don't have a show until Wednesday after that, after the election.
Text mute to 484848.
I get some sort of coupons for that. I don't know what the coupons are going to get. Are we caught up?
What do we do now? We're caught up.
What do we do now? Well, we end the show. So, Rachel, thanks so much.
Audience, it was great
Thanks
to
for
see
saying
you.
goodbye to the audience. Audience, thanks so much. I would want to thank Gus for coming all the way to my house and bringing me squash pizza and not making me eat actual squash, because I probably would have thrown up. So thank you so much for the pizza, Gus. And yeah, well, we appreciate that. We appreciate the audience as always. Thank you so much. We love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, and other times in the world. And yeah, Rach.
Yeah, so tomorrow's Halloween, so if you guys want to dress up, that would be awesome.
Done.
And see you, the rest of the audience. And yeah, I just want to say it's been a great show. This was a lot of fun. And party time, make it rain.
Wow. I wish I had money so I could do that, but you know, that's okay. Great show. Go
Hold on,
vote.
wait. Steve wants to say something.
No, I just have to wait until everybody else stops talking to be heard. Because
Yeah, I'll let you close the show. Let me say. What I'm saying is go vote, but at this point it's too late to mail it in. Go drop it off in a box or go to the thing. If you live in a liberal state, it's probably really easy to vote. If you live in a conservative state, it's probably really hard to vote. It takes 6 hours, but it's worth it. Go do it. I voted today, and so did Chris. Made her wake up in the morning and go. So vote, 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 vote. I will see you guys tomorrow.
All right. I'm aware that my sound and signal has been horrible today, and I appreciate you guys bearing with me, especially from our new sponsor for the show. I say that I know I have been projecting this most of the show. But my internet.
What did you say? I couldn't hear you.
Box. Bye, everybody.